As you can see, the time is at 30 seconds, which may make you worry if you're playing the game and you're all the way done at 30 seconds, but it's okay because if you have a pretty good drop rate of Cinderella and her time bubbles are coming up a lot, then you really shouldn't have to worry about it. And in this particular game, her drop rate and the amount of time bubbles she gives is actually really good. A little bit was skipped to show that at this point in the game, the time did go up from 30 seconds to about 50 or 60 seconds, which made me happy. So the video jumps straight from 100 million to 800 million because the original video I took when I was getting to 100 million and it ended up being a half-hour long, and that seemed a little unnecessary, so here's the end of the game. There's times like these when you start worrying, am I going to have enough time to get a high score? But if you see that her drop rate is doing pretty good, that means you can get a lot of her skills and have more chances at making bubbles and time bubbles. And for this particular game, you will see that her drop rate and the time bubbles coming into the game as I swiped were both very good. A lot of people's concern is what swipe to use in order to get high scores with Cinderella. And there are various methods such as the half rainbow, which I use, or the left to right, straight across, or some other method. But the main goal for getting time bubbles is to have enough room for your swipes in order to get a lot of bubbles in, and making sure that they're particularly time bubbles. There are two reasons why I left a bunch of time bubbles here. The first one is because I wanted to show that you can get time bubbles with only so much space. And the second reason is because the timer was going down and I was really tired at 800 million, being that this was a game of sitting for 3.5 straight hours. So I wanted to make sure that if I didn't have a big enough score, I would still have enough time bubbles to keep my game going afterwards. I have to admit, I was pretty sad not to use these time bubbles, but I decided that I would rather not continue. I hope this helps, and thank you for watching.